Hey everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Another herb bed that I had started needs some loving. It is overgrowing terribly. There are certain things I want to leave in here, but it's really out of control. And like I've got the woolly thyme here and some oregano and other herbs, but it's really out of control and I need to cut this down. A lot of weeds. And over here, the strawberry bed. By the way, we're in a drought right now. Everything's really struggling and folding up. I watered them this morning, but I just don't think it's enough. Even the grass is dying. This is bad. This is very bad. So there's hints of rain, and we get rain almost every day, but it's sprinkles. There's not enough to wet the land. And I mean, look at all these plants. They're all just shriveling up. They're turning yellow. And so if it's not one thing, it's another. We had a freeze, which killed some plants and parts of plants. And now we've got the dry spell we're going through. I mean, look, the grass is turning brown. This was lush green, and it's all turning brown. And all the berries and everything. I'm going to have to get up in here and water again. I don't want to lose. These are my wild strawberries, and I don't want to lose them. But the herbs are not looking much better. Some of the herbs are drying up. So anyway, I'm going to trim these out a bit, clean up, and then mulch around them, and then water once more, and see if we can save my plants. Now this is going to be a job. I've got a little trimmer thing here. Well, now what I want to do is cut out where I can't get with the lawnmower, trim this down so that the sunlight can get to my herbs better. Now a lot of these I really don't like cutting. I need a stronger spring on this. No wonder she isn't using it. This is a good cutter, but the spring doesn't work. The scissor cutter would be a lot quicker if the spring worked. So idea here is get the light to the herbs and mulch this area to retain moisture better. Because here's some herbs, my woolly thyme, they're not getting enough sunlight. Oh, they're starting to spread through here, nice. Good. That was some stuff I put in for winter protection, and it worked. But a lot of weeds. And some things I'm going to let grow in here, like the sand cherries. I think I said ground cherries the other day when I was on video. They're sand cherries, not ground cherries. That's a different berry. The horseflies are outrageous out here. They'll bite through your clothes, which is annoying because I think it hurts your clothes because they have, from what I read, they have scissor-like mouths that cut through. And they're biting. Wow, how they bite is they actually scissor through and cut open a wound and then suck up the blood. Yeah, this is not acceptable. I'm going to put some oil in that, see if that helps. This is absolutely not acceptable. Well, that's better. I got some oil on it. Now, I'm going to trim to where around my little herbs, and then I'll come in with the mower and hit anything outside that. I just didn't dare come too close with the mower before because I didn't know where my limits were. Now once I get this grass down and I can see better, much better with oil. Some thick grass though, so it's hard to really get in there well. It jams up. And then the sand cherries, they jam it up. See, I can't get in here with the mower and up in here. So I've got to trim. Some of the sand cherries I'm going to leave. Any of this sorrel though, there's some sorrel. They really make a mess of the property, the sorrel. And they weed out quick. I mean, they weed out the, what am I trying to say? They multiply like mad. Biting flies, whew, no peace, no break. And my goji berry is dead. No, that didn't come back. That's a lost cause. My nut tree, I guess, is not coming back. Right? Hazelnut, American hazelnut. I kept the markers for them. Those are gone, long gone. So I can mow in through here now. I think I had this marker for the tree. Yeah, the tree is long gone. There's not even a sign that there was a tree here anymore. So I can mow that. I'll mulch through here when I get to it. This is really nice. My mother of thyme. I don't know why I call it woolly thyme. I think there's a woolly thyme. But mother of thyme is... Oh, there's a woolly thyme. That's not the flowering one. Mother of thyme is beautiful. Tiny, tiny little flowers. The flies are enough to drive you insane. I'm hitting it actually. It'll come back every few minutes. There he comes. So I can mow here, mow in here. I can mow up in here. There's nothing left. Nothing left at all here. Kick all that dirt down so I can hit it with the mower. There's nothing left to save. I don't need to hit that hump with the mower. I can put some more herbs in that area then. And this little guy, I definitely want to protect him. I can hit up in here with the mower. Now I got another, this one, I don't know if this one's going to make it or not. There's some life in there. That's why I need to mulch up in here better. So right here was a, here was the woolly thyme. There's some life still in it, but it's not much. So I really need to clear out the area around it so I can get more sun, and then mulch and compost. Oh, there goes the fly again. They'll come back every couple minutes. Drive me insane. Oh, one got on my back. Boy, they'll come in. They want blood and they'll come right in. So there's some life in there. I've just got to get some mulch going, some compost, some nutrients for it. There's no nutrients here, and it's a desert right here in these spots. So I've got to get the pruners too, the pruning shears, pruners, whatever you call it. These are pruning shears, the pruners. I've got to get in here and cut down some of the thicker stuff, and that way each herb has a little bit more sunlight on it, less competition. There's that fly again. Every couple minutes he'll come back. Here he comes again. I actually hit it with my hand. thinking about getting a bug zapper, one of those handheld fly zappers. Looks like a tennis racket. Swing it around my head. Snap, that works actually. There he is. So there's one. Now I can hit, there's another one right here. I'll be able to hit up in there with a mower. There's another one. Why is this crooked? Hold on a minute, my camera's crooked. There's another little guy. This is a hot and spicy oregano. Oh, one of my favorites. I thought I had lost them all. This is one of my favorite herbs. By now it should be much, much bigger than this. So I figure if I can compost and mulch well enough here, here's a fly. Wow, they're fishes. If I can compost and mulch in here well enough, they'll be able to grow and spread like they should. Because that should be way bigger right now. It's just not, it's competing with too many other plants for too few nutrients. And it's too thick. The growth is too thick to be weeding and pulling by hand out here. So it's going to be easier to just snip and then mulch around what I cut. But we want to get this opened up for the poor little guys. I can come up here with the mower better and cut in around it. Snip, snip. And in between each one, we'll have little pockets of growth in the desert. There's another one. That's a woolly thyme. Thyme. That's a woolly thyme. But yeah, they're ow! Oh wow, they cut right in. Wow, they go in for the blood. Boy, I can't believe. Imagine what the damage they're doing to your clothes. They've got scissor mouths. Just like this is cutting on plants, the flies have scissor mouths. And they'll cut a hole in your skin. But if they're doing that to my skin, and they got to get to my shirt, or through my shirt, or even my jeans, I mean, that's got to be damaging to your clothes, I would think. I feel like I'm doing a haircut. This is funny. It's funny. Yeah. I want to get all that away. Let my little plants have a chance. That's a tease. I hear thunder all the way around us, but it never comes here. Oh, see, that one's too much in there, too close. There's that fly again. So there, I can come in here with a cut, make sure there's nothing I'm going to hit with the mower and to hurt the mower. I'll come in here with a swipe. But I'll be getting this, and then around the trees, see? Around each tree is overgrown. Nothing major, just snip, gone, snip. But I got to make sure there's no competition here. And it's too complicated to try to, you can't weed whack around this. My rabbit protection here. And I can't cut with the mower too close to the mulch. So this is the easiest and best way to go. Reduce competition around it. Now here I could weed whack on the edges. I may very well do it, but up in here, right inside and around, is got some competition in here. And we can't have that. Alright. I'll hit that with a weed whacker later. It's hard to tell what's what, but I've cleaned up around the herbs, where herbs are supposed to have been, or should be. There's some oregano. I've cleaned up around them so I can hit in with the mower and get the bigger stuff. Here's a tarragon that lived, and here's one that died. I'm gonna wait though, give it a chance. And then some mother of thyme, which is alive, and then there's some woolly thyme, and then all that I can mow out before I mulch. I have a mulberry that got killed by the frost, or the hard freeze we actually had. I don't know if it's going to bud or not. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to mow right through here, and I've got everything staked. So that one's flowering. I love that. This is a mother of thyme, and it's going to have pink flowers. Let me see if I can get you a better view. And it's starting to. It's going to do way, way better when I get the nutrients in soil here for it and get it mulched so it retains moisture. But that's it for now. The trimming is done. Up through the middle for now, I'm going to leave what's there until as I expand, I'll trim out the growth in there. But for now, I'm leaving that because it holds moisture. At least the plants there are helping. So, but here's going to be another one of my herb beds with thyme. I'll probably have a path through the middle. I might even do that with some pieces of wood while I'm working on it. But this is what I'm working on for today. So for now, I'm just mulching around them, a thick ring around the plants to hold moisture into the soil around them. Later, I'll probably do this whole area when I get it planted thoroughly. So 1 wheelbarrow to 2 herbs for now. This is not so much for weeds as it is for moisture out here and for nutrients as it decays. This is like a desert ground here. The other advantage is you better see when I'm mowing what not to hit. Somebody brought in another whole load of mulch to us, so we've got plenty. Well guys, there's 9 wheelbarrow loads of mulch so far. I got one I'm still emptying. I'm going to go take a break because I'm going to put that here. I'm going to plant something else here and I'm going to put that there. I'm probably going to put a pathway up through here and somewhere on the other side. I'll have to figure it out, but Each herb got a nice generous amount of mulch around it, and some flowers over here that grew out on their own. That one actually had flowers this year. I don't know if it made it or not because they're dry now, if they got froze or not. But there's wild roses that I'm taking care of. I won't get rid of them because the whole plant is edible. And here's some ground cherry I may or may not leave. I might leave it, I might not, but I'm going to have to cut the grass around it to make it look neater. It's pretty wild up in here. That's all ground cherry. It's really wild in there, so I have to straighten it out. But now when I water, it's going to have a lot more long-lasting effect. But after coffee, I'll come out and I'll do this tree here, which never was mulched. It just had straw, heavy straw. And in these two here, also, as you can see, it's quite a hump around them. Heavy straw, but never had mulch. I don't know if we'll get that today or not, though, because of my I've got blisters in my hands from the cutters. I definitely want to cut the grass down first. And this one is really bad. It's a big mound of straw, but that's really bad growing over with grass. So we'll see what I get done yet. I also have some herbs I want to get in here still. So I'll just play it by ear and see how much I get finished. But I did mow around some of the plants, as you can see here. I still have to trim around the tree. It's a lot. This has been hours, many hours actually, in the works. Might not look like much on camera, but that's a lot of hours of work, all manual labor. That's going to be beautiful when it's done. Okay, Michelle. Michelle wants to be on video. She's planting potatoes with her mom over here. They just came out a few minutes ago. But yeah, this needs some cleaning yet. You can see that it's still ugly right here. Whether I mow it right on out and just do herbs or try to save some, I'm not sure yet. Because this will be beautiful once I get it tamed. This whole area, I think I'm just going to mow it all down and mulch it. And bring in my own herbs. It's going to look nice. I think I will. Anyway, flies that drive me insane. He's going in for my hand. Whew. And I need a coffee. Talk to you guys in a while. I decided I want to make this a pure herb bed. So I started cutting out all the stuff, but I'm tired now. I've got blisters. I did a lot of cutting. It might not look like it was a lot, but I did a lot of cutting. I've got blisters from the scissor cutters, the grass shears, and the pruners. So I'm done. I got a little bit more trimming to do. I'm going to trim some around here, but I got to heal up for a day or two. I got a little clump here and a little bits in here. Actually, those are some pieces I threw. Whoops. A couple pieces I can pull out. Boy, those flies are terrible. I want to trim around each tree and mulch later, another day. And finish trimming the grass and stuff out of here and mulch. And then I thought I'd do it yet today, but I'm not gonna. I've got some herbs maybe for tomorrow. I've got some herbs I want to put in here. And I'm going to add some topsoil mix in with those when I put them in. And then finish mulching this area. So it'll look better, I think. I think this is a nicer appearance than the rough look that it was. And take over this section. A lot of work, but it's going to be worth it in the end. All edible things. Well, that's it for tonight, guys. Time to clean up, put stuff away. I still have other things I'm working on. My videos are more topic-based recently, while I'm working on advancing our security, and I'm not obviously doing that on video. So I have to work on that now. And I'll talk to y'all later. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Please like, subscribe, and share, and follow our daily videos as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget.